Moody's model over the Penn Wharton. I'm just curious if the White House is going to accept whatever CBO and JCT scores the president's proposals at.
Well, I think our issue with the Penn Wharton model was the data it was based on and that it was off. And so we'll have to look at what the data that any future analysis is based on, and then we'll give an assessment.
Okay, so even official, you're not embracing whatever the official assessment will be from CBO and JCT?
Well, Hans, there is no assessment at this point in time. Our assumption is that they would be abiding by accurate data, so we'll look forward to seeing those assessments.
And when do you expect those assumptions and data to come in?
I don't have a prediction of that.
Thank you.
Suggest you ask them. Go ahead, Alex.
Does President Biden agree with Governor Whitmer's decision on the oil and gas pipeline? She's citing essentially water quality issues. It's really angered Canada. Does President Biden agree with that decision?
I'd have to take a closer look at the pipeline. I mean, we have been evaluating in a case-by-case scenario. Which pipeline are you talking about?
The Enbridge.
The Enbridge one. We look at each pipeline through the prism of the impact on the environment and also the impact on the economy, and we make assessments. So I'd have to talk to our team if that assessment's been concluded or not.
Okay, and the president's going to be talking about implementation later.
Mm-hmm.
What sort of oversight plans are being talked about as far as the spending and making sure it's
For the restaurant program or just the programs in general?
In general, inspector generals. I mean, can you give us an idea of what sort of oversight is being talked about?
Well, first, the president came into this job having served as the person overseeing the implementation of the American Rescue and Recovery, the ARRA, back in the early days of the Obama-Biden administration. He takes waste, fraud, and abuse incredibly seriously, and we have put in place changes and reforms to programs at SBA and other programs that have been implemented where we've seen incidents of that in the past. It's also why he has somebody, Gene Sperling, overseeing the American Rescue Plan implementation to ensure there is coordination across government, that we are tracking where we see issues, and certainly he's somebody who welcomes oversight and wants to do everything we can to reduce any waste, fraud, and abuse in these programs.
And just finally, I wonder